So let me get a drink of coffee. I don't even know how to start this, but feeling a bit emotional, which isn't unusual for me, but you've seen me do a lot of journaling lately. What is this lighting? This is a message for, hi Sandy, I'm alright, I'm just upset about, not me, I just felt the need that I had to just come and say this because I've got a friend coming for a brew in a minute. Hang on a minute. The lighting never seems, where's the light, where do I need to put this? I need to, yeah, I've just been out to the job centre with my son and that went rubbish because we didn't take enough, evidence, not evidence, but he hasn't got a lot, he doesn't drive and that, so he didn't have a driving licence. His passport was out of date and it was when he was younger and they said they couldn't recognise it. I said, well, if you look at that miserable face and that miserable face, they look the same, but I need to take his birth certificate in. So we've got to go next Friday, but at least he feels a bit easy about going there because he's been in, the people were nice, so that's that. Then I've just been out with my sister getting a new sketchbook because, I like sketching, but the reason why I've come on is I don't need to say who this person is because they'll know if they watch this, because I know they do, or someone, his partner does. Hi Sue. So this is not just for this person, it's for anyone on here, because I know there are some people who are in this group, though most of us would probably feel this way now and again anyway, but I just don't want to cry when I say it because I'll just get emotional about it, because I was watching something on YouTube. It's not major sad, well it is to some people, but just because I watch things and get very emotional when I watch people getting upset. So I woke up this morning to a video on YouTube of someone I watch who is a nice person, but there's a lot of drama been going on with YouTube with different things that I don't need to talk about. I'm not involved with it, don't watch these people, but there's, when you have negative things on YouTube, and there's a lot of negative things everywhere. I'm just trying to, what's up with this lighting? Hang on a minute. So, I woke up this morning to watching a bit of this video because I think I must have been asleep because it was American, so it wasn't. I'm just trying to figure out. It might be the blinds. Hang on. It's a bit better. The light's in my face. So, and I was watching it, but I couldn't watch all of it because I had to take Finn to nursery. What's going on with my hair again? And I thought I'll watch it when I come back from taking my older son to the job centre and stuff, and I'll watch it. So I've just watched a bit of it, and I was getting upset. Hi, hon. And I was getting a bit upset because they were talking about how yesterday, if you saw the chat, Tammy Sue was saying about, when you're feeling off, and Hayley, you were on, with things that were happening, and I said you've got to take time for yourself, and you've got to, if you have to take time for yourself, you have to take time for yourself. If it's a day, if it's a week, it's a month, it's a year, whatever it is, if you have to switch off sometimes, and, cause sometimes you'll go, oh, get out, go and see people, but sometimes if you have to be a hermit and you have to stay in and slob on the couch for a bit, and that's what you have to do, and that's how you deal with it, sometimes that's what you have to do. And it was just funny how I was talking about that yesterday. Like sometimes I'll go off YouTube for a week or a bit, or last year, I went for, I don't know if it was 2 months, and then came back on, recharged my batteries because I was feeling tired. So this person was saying, because also I know they've had dealing with grieving in their family, like some others of you are. Yeah, it is refreshing to get to declutter your house as well. It gets rid of a lot of stale energies. But this person was getting upset because they come on YouTube to do good positive channels, but maybe they've got mixed up in a few things, and not through any fault of their own. But you always get people on YouTube or in life, like I said yesterday, that will come in and try and wind you up, mess up, just put nasty things, be negative, because that's the way they are. But they were also saying that you never know when someone's hurting, because if you're watching someone on TV or like me sat here now, or oh, you're positive and this, that and the other, you don't know how much that person is hurting inside with something or what they're going through. I have my little things, they're not as big as some others. I have my little things with my situation now, but they won't seem as big as others. They still hurt me. You could be stood at a bus stop in town waiting for the bus. You don't know if the person next to you was dealing with depression, thoughts of suicide, anything. You don't know, because you don't know what's in someone's head. Even though someone might put a smile out there, it doesn't mean that, you know, everything is going all right. I'm not saying this about me. I'm just saying I want to send a message to people that it is all right to feel that way, and it is all right to take time out, and you should take time out, and you should take time out to do you, because the only person it's hurting if you don't take time, because you're trying to people please people all the time, even though that can make you feel good to people please people because you're helping them. You've also got to remember about yourself, and you do need to take time out. See you soon. You do need to take time out. And this person said they might be disappearing off YouTube for a little bit, but I just think, you know, the people who watch this person and truly like this person, love this person, will be there if this person returns, would be there if they get messages through different ways of social media, will still carry on to be there whether or not they come back on the YouTube platform. But at the end of the day, you know, it just got me upset because I hate when people hurt, and that's why I try to get my channel to be positive. I do get a few trolls on here now and again, but everybody gets the trolls. I don't understand when people... Hi, Dragon Lady, I know you'll know. I don't understand when people come on other people's channels to just dig up stuff or bring stuff up again, or not leave something alone, or just kind of try and cause trouble. I just try and do my channel as positive, and that's why I will say to you all, for people who are feeling sad, lonely, depressed, whatever it is, I know it sounds like, oh God, she's going on about it, but try to journal, even if it's through writing, through doing art. If you don't want to write, I think it helps to get them feelings out. To, like I said yesterday, you could always do something where you could draw a picture, you could write, and it could be dark thoughts because that's what's in your head and you need to get them out. So you could do a page in your book and then just paint over it and put something else on it. So you know you got it out your system, like I said yesterday. When you've covered it over with paints, no one can see that writing or that picture that you put in because it's been covered up, but you know it was there, and it just helps to get them negative thoughts out. But just watching this person's video before, because I was obviously asleep when it came out because it's not in England, just broke my heart to see that person hurting, because I'm an empathist. Is it an empathist? I do feel a lot for people, and I just think that's why I like to do the things I do, because I do get a few of you saying that I have helped you feel better, or when you've been feeling down, it's helped you to feel better. I'm only upset because this person was upset, and I've just sort of been watching the rest of it, and I just wanted to come on to say it's okay to feel broken sometimes. We all feel broken at some point, because like I said, we do not flatline throughout life like everything's smooth all the time. If you do, you're very, very, very lucky. But then again, I think if you flatline and everything's perfect all your life, you're not, what's the word, you're not going to grow in a sense, because you're never going to have them falls where you need to pick yourself up, dust yourself down and get over them little hurdles, you know, and set yourself a goal to do it. And then you feel proud of yourself when you look back and you've got over it, because there's nobody can flatline like that. I don't care who you are, famous or what, there's nobody that flatlines like that. We all, even if some people might have mountains to climb, and I do believe there's reasons behind it, don't know, some people might have little dints in the road, but we all have something, and it's how we deal with it. So if you're feeling that you need to take time out, you take time out to fix yourself, even if it's piece by piece, day by day, step by step, week by week, month by month, year by year. You have got to take time out to help yourself And sometimes, like I've said, yes, it's nice to say yes to people, but sometimes you have to say no. Fuck this. Whatever. Hi, Tammy Sue. Sometimes you just have to say, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I'm going doing me for a little bit, because it is nice to help people. You two will know who I'm talking about. And I watched somebody's video this morning of the saying bye for now, and it upset me because I just think, hi Joe J, I just think you have to take time out for yourself. When I get tired, I come on here and normally say, look, I'm tired, I can't do this video today. I have took time out before where I've gone, you know, I'll see you in a few weeks, because I've burnt myself out. You are no good to anybody. You are no good to your family. You are no good to your friends. You know, be it friends or family, if you've not got a good family, the family that you call family, because sometimes family are just friends, different people. It doesn't mean because you're born into a family that you get on with your family, but a good set of friends and family of whatever, you know, whatever that is. You are not good to them if you're burning yourself out at both ends. Everybody needs to take a break. Nobody flatlines. There's a lot of drama been going on lately that I've seen, that I don't watch, but I've seen some of it and can't believe some of it. But these people in my eyes are broken too. Maybe they just don't know how to deal with the situation. You know, everyone has blips in life. Some get more than others, or feel like they get more than others, but it is how you deal with it. And I do believe, like I said yesterday to Tammy Sue, you have got to take time for yourself. You have got to find, it's good to find a hobby. Some people go, oh, I haven't got time for it, but it is good to find a hobby, even if it's once a week. It is brilliant to get out in nature, in the fresh air. That clears a lot up. I think it is brilliant to start a diary or a journal or just a sketchbook. You know, like I do sketches, because sometimes, yeah, you need a balance. Sometimes you can draw without consciousness and you're just drawing things you like, but sometimes it's something that needs to get out, and I believe it's expressing yourself. So I still do believe that all the stuff that I'm going on about journaling, that I do think it is good for the soul. And I drew this little witch last night. I just wanted to show you because I thought she was very cute. Because you know I love all this sort of stuff. But you've got to do things that you love, and don't feel bad, especially if you're a YouTuber. Like I said, I'm not a massive YouTuber, and you feel like sometimes, oh, I'm not doing videos, people will think this, people will think that. The person just said, you know, at the end of the day, oh, what were they saying about YouTube videos? You know, you feel bad sometimes if you're not posting, but at the end of the day, you need to take time out for yourself. This is not reality. We have our reality. I have my reality off here, but I try my hardest to come on here like I am now. I think I've got a friend coming at one. She's having a hair done at the hairdressers. I'm not picking things up from school, so I'm still sketching some ideas of sketches of this like journaling kit thing I want to put together for people, like a positivity thing, because I've got so many ideas in my head. I didn't sleep well last night because I was busy thinking about it, busy thinking about people. And like I said, things seem big at the time, but things always blow over. But this person was also talking about people who have, I'm going to get upset now, people who have, I've never thought about this, but I know there's people out there that do. People who think about, have thoughts of suicide and stuff like that. And it's horrible that people think that. And they did say there was a quote, so I know you're going to know if you watch this person, about people who, oh, what was the quote? People who, it's something like people who want to take their lives are angels that want to go back to where they came from, which is, just makes me upset to hear that. I can understand it, but makes me upset to hear it, that someone is that sad to feel that way. But I understand why people do think that way when you're at your lowest point. But like I've always said, if you're ever at your lowest point, you can go no lower. If you're at your lowest point, you can only go up. I know I keep harping on about it, but it is a mindset, and once you start taking baby steps to start climbing out of that hole that you're in, only has to be tiny steps, one day at a time. You will do it. Don't feel alone. There are lots of people who have the same thoughts. Like I said, you could be stood at a train station next to loads of people getting on that train. You can sit there and look at people with smiles on their faces. Some people might not have smiles on their faces. They might just have a resting bitch face. They might be quite happy. You don't know. The people with the smiles on their faces are probably the ones that are actually the ones that are feeling down. They wear a mask to everyone. They wear a mask in front of their friends. They wear a mask in front of their family because they don't want the family to know how they're feeling, because they think there's something wrong with them, or because they've never thought like that, they don't understand, they can't get into the head of why are you feeling like this, why do you have these thoughts. You don't know if you're not in that person's head, how people deal with things. But this message was just to say, just keep going, take time for yourself, take yourself out in nature, do things that you love, watch positive people, watch positive TV, watch positive things on Netflix, watch positive films, read positive books and magazines. It would, Tammy Sue, behind a lot of people's smiles are a lot of sadness, because people don't want to burden people with it. But that's why I say, if you feel, you should try to talk to someone or to the doctors and stuff like that. But I can't go on about it because it's not something I've done. My son, my eldest, has had anxiety and I've took him to the doctors for that and stuff. But that's why I always say, try to keep some sort of a journal, like I said, because sometimes you might look back when you're feeling a bit better, and there might be like something that's setting you off when you look back at your journal. Like I said, it doesn't have to be through words because you're scared that someone's going to find it and read it, especially if you live at home with your parents. You can just draw the pictures and then you can paint over them if you're thinking they're a bit dark thoughts, but you just needed to get it out your system. Just know there are people like you. If you are feeling that way, don't feel that you're alone. There are people, when you start looking into things. Don't always think if you see... This is the thing that with social media that is bad in a sense. You can be on Facebook, you can come on YouTube, you can go on Instagram, Twitter, I don't know, what all the different social media platforms, and you'll be thinking, oh, this person has a fantastic life, their house looks great, they're always smiling. Or when I go on Facebook, people are always posting pictures of happy families. Like, I could get down because I'm not with anyone. I see people, marriages, and they're with the kids and they're all happy and they're out. It doesn't mean that is a picture. That does not mean them people behind closed doors are like that 24/7. Some of the people like that, the people that are not happy, they just post pictures to make it look like that is part of their life. So to everyone else, it looks perfect. But people like that behind closed doors. I'm not saying everybody, but behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They could be in a relationship they don't really want to be in. It doesn't look like it on the picture. Kids smiling, the husband smiling. They could be all arguing. The kids could be crying every night with arguments and stuff. You just never know. That's why in a way you can't judge people sometimes, but it just upsets me when I see people upset, and I just think, don't apologise for taking time out, because we have reality off here and we have to deal with things when things are going on. And it's just, when you're trying to deal with something, and there's a lot of negative, because I'm just talking about YouTube at the minute, but when you're trying to deal with something and there's a lot of negative stuff going about, which you think everyone in the new year be trying hard not to do, but it happens. It's very hard not to get caught up in it, but it's not going to make you feel any better if you're going through a certain situation, which I know this person is. So the best thing they could do is, yes, come off for a while and do you. And when you want to return, the people that love you and care about you will be waiting again. And if they don't, sure, there's other ways to get contact with that person to find out how they're doing. But that's why I come on here, and if I come on and say, oh, I'm coming tomorrow and I don't, it's because I'm tired or whatever. And I normally do tell you, because you just have to know when to take time for yourself. But it just upset me, this video, and I just want people to know don't ever feel alone in any situation you're in, because there's more people than you think that have the thoughts that you have. You just think that it's only you, and it's not. I can't speak from total experience of that, because I've not gone through it, but I just hate when people are sad. I hate when people cry. I hate when people are upset. And that's why I try and keep my channel positive. I don't want to be a drama channel, taking the mick out of people and this, that and the other and blah, 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 because I just don't see the point. There's too much of that in the world anyway, and, it just needs stamping out, but that will always happen because that is life. Like I've said, there's yin and there's yang, and that will always be that way. But this person's good because they've chose to take themselves away from it for a little while, and I think that's good. If you can see something and you know it's doing you no good, this is even if you're younger and you have a set of friends at school or college and you're just always thinking, you know, the things that they're doing aren't right, but I'm just sort of tagging on because they're popular, or, you know, you don't have to be in that gang. Go and find some new friends. You know, you don't have to be hanging around with people that are negative and causing trouble for other people, because at the end of the day, when you get caught up in that, you'll be seen as, you might not be that negative person, but because you're sort of there because maybe you're scared that, you know, they're going to pick on you or something. I have said this before in other posts, but you're going to be known as that person who's, oh, you know, that from that gang that are not very nice and they're not nice, nobody likes them, they're negative. You'll be known as that because you're still entertaining that, you know, in that gang sort of thing, if you know what I mean, what I'm trying to say. But it's, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've just decided to come on. It's just to, you know, do you. I don't mean sod everyone else, but I just mean your mental health, your happiness, whatever it is, comes before other people. I don't mean like trying to help people, but if I started feeling really down and depressed and I just thought I can't do any videos at the minute, I need to sort myself out first, I would have to go and do that first, come off for a bit and then come back. I couldn't pretend to be coming on doing something just to make you happy, because at the end of the day, it's not going to make me happy. I'm not saying I'm down, I'm just saying as an example. So I'd go away for a little bit and then come back, because you'd know if I came on and I was trying to act all happy and I wasn't. You know, and I'm doing all right at the minute. I'm not in the place where I want to be at the minute, but I know it'll come. But, you know, I just take it day by day. Too was breaking my heart, that person and the people. There were so many negative people in the world. I know that's the thing, Joe and Dragon Lady. You know who I'm talking about. I saw it this morning and I just broke my heart because that person was upset. And I get upset now because I, not known this person long, and I've just fell on the channel. I just found this person and I thought what he's done for people. People go and talk who set it up as well, and the people that did it with him. You know, it saddens me, but at the end of the day, they're doing the right thing because they're not in a good place in the minute, as in they need to heal with certain stuff that's been going on, you know, family and stuff. So like I said to Tammy Sue yesterday, it's fine, you just go and reconnect. You have to go and reconnect. You make yourself happy. YouTube will always be here. Your true friends, people that care for you, will always be here. So it doesn't matter how long you take, you just go and do it. You know, go and chill, go and take time out, go and find some things that you love, and then you can come back with more positive things and more positive vibes. But that's why I'm saying 21. Don't think it's a daft idea to journal. I'm not trying to plug myself. I'm just saying journaling, go and buy a cheap book. Doesn't have to be expensive. A cheap sketchbook and a pencil. Just draw. Just draw what comes out of your head. You might really enjoy it. Doesn't matter what comes out of your head, even if it's weird things. It doesn't matter. To me, it gets it out of your head. It gets it out, stop from thinking and stuff, because it is to do with the way your mind works. And, you know, some people's chemicals are maybe, you know, I don't mean missing, but, you know, foggy. So they think different, if you know what I mean. But I do believe journaling can help. You don't have to do it every day, but you could just chill out, have an off day and just sketch. Doesn't matter if you can't draw, if it's stick men, whatever. I just say try it. Just go and try something you love and just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It just upset me, and I just wanted people to know that I have them thoughts, that they're right. You're not alone. There are thousands, millions of people that feel the same way. You know, and they feel like they can't talk to people. Very welcome to come and join in with my channels when I'm chatting and stuff. And like this person says, it does show you who your true friends are, because when you pull back, or even if you tell someone you're feeling down, like they don't know how to react, and some people just don't want to know. you know, at the end of the day, or they'll say they didn't know because you're always quite smiley and this, that and the other. But it does show you who your true friends are. This person will know if they come back and then people are still there. You do know who your true friends are. And especially if your friends understand when you're pulling back, you've got to pull back sometimes. I've learned, I think it was from last year, you know, even with friends, I've just started saying no to stuff. I don't mean big stuff, even little stuff, just be like, they've asked me to go out somewhere and I've just really not wanted to go because maybe the place they've wanted to go is where they really like, but I don't really like it. Like, my friend asked me to go out tonight for a couple of drinks, but it's at this, like, bit of a shabby working men's club, like a pub thing. I don't like it in there. I don't like the people that are in. I don't mean I don't like them, I don't know them, but I just don't like. I used to go in years ago, now and again, but it's not the sort of place I want to hang out in. Not really the sort of people that I want to hang out with in there. No disrespect to the people in there, but it's not my sort of place. So now I say no. And I am actually doing my friend's nails tonight. So I said, no, I'm doing friend's nails. But even if I wasn't, I'd just rather have sat in front of the telly, because if I want to go out, which will be going out in a couple of weeks for my birthday, just for a couple of drinks in a few nice pubs near me, I don't want to go to this one. I just don't like it. So why go in a place? I mean, she's going with her husband anyway, so she's with someone. But why go to a place that I just don't want to be there? You know, I'd be sat there thinking, I really don't want to be here. I want to go home. So what's the point in me? You know, there's little things and there's big things. I've just decided I'm a grown woman. If I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it. It's not because I don't want to be with my friend. I just don't want to go there. So if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not doing it. But sometimes I will go somewhere, you know, because I think, oh, I'll go out for a couple of hours. But I just don't want to go. So even if I wasn't doing my friend's nails, I just don't want to go there. So I'm not going, you know. It was a last minute thing anyway. I don't want to go. You know, in other situations, you just think, you know, you can say yes sometimes to make people happy, but you can't keep doing it all the time just to make other people happy. Like, you'd rather go here, but they want to go there all the time, and they don't take time out to maybe do the things you want to do. You seem to be always doing the things that they want to do. That's a no-no. I don't mind if it's like equal, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we might go there, but the next time can we go there? Not can we go there, can we go there, can we go there, can we go there? And they never seem to, you know, it's got to be equal. They never seem to want to go to the place, you know, like if you're in a relationship and say your husband was like, well, I really like this bar, and you're like, just as an example, well, I don't really like it there. Or we'll go and see this film at the Pictures, but it's a bit of a film that you're not into. Like, I don't like horrors, so I'd be like, oh, I don't really want to go and watch that. But if I was with someone that really wanted me to go, I'd go. Yeah, give and take. I'd go, but then I'd be like, right, next time we go to the cinema for a cinema date, Pictures, we're going watching this girly thing and you're watching it with me. And they might be like, oh, okay then, because you came to see that, and the next time, take turns. But if if a person, friend, whatever, keeps just wanting to do the things they want to do all the time, because I have had friends like that. When I was younger, I'd be like, all right then, we'll go where you want to go, we'll do what you want to do. And when I asked to do what I wanted to do, they weren't interested. So no. So now it's like, if I don't want to do it, and I know I'm just going to be sat there thinking I'd rather be at home or whatever it is, I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to do it. So, you know, and that's why I come on and said I'll be doing more of my art stuff, because I wanted to get a couple of friends around my house to sit at this table, because some of my friends do have anxiety and different things, to come and do some art stuff and just have a chat and a drink, you know, a bit of alcohol, a drink, a laugh. Not talking about work or anything like that, nothing negative, and sit and do some, like, you know, the collaging stuff. It's all a matter of respect. Everything comes down to it is about respect. And like I was saying, the last relationship I was in was no respect whatsoever off that person. Off me, yeah, not off that person. But we're not talking about that. But my sister would come, and I think one of my friends would, but I want to fuse, but they're probably not interested. I don't want someone to come who's half-heartedly not really bothered about it, and may come one time, like if I set it up every month, and then wouldn't come the next. I want someone who's into it, so that's why I'd rather come on here and do it with you lot who want to do it, because some of you do want to do it, and I will be doing it this Sunday, the collage thing, because I missed it last weekend because my friend came and I was feeling tired, and the Saturday was coming with something, and I didn't do it because I was feeling tired. I'm still a bit headachy today, I don't know why, but like I said, I took time out on Saturday and Sunday to just do what I wanted to do and not come on here and do what I said I was going to do. But I'll redo it this Sunday because I didn't have the energy. I was too tired from staying up late and stuff, and then my friend came out, and then I didn't end up cleaning, and you know, when you sat there for a few hours and you just don't get anything done. So I thought I'd rather do that than come on here, because nothing would have got done. But I don't know if any of the ramble that I've just said made sense, because what time is it? My friend will be here soon. Yeah, she'll be here soon. Well, I can stay on for a little bit, but... What, you've been collecting ephemera off the nurses or ephemera for the nurses? Is that what you were saying? Oh, let me show you my sketchbooks. They're nothing. They've got nothing in them. I've just bought them. I've just been to the cheap place near. I think I just got 2 new ones, but what did I get? Because my sister just went, 'cause she wants to draw now. No. I just got some stickers to put in my journal. And I got a watercolour pad, because I don't think I've got an actual watercolour pad. £3. I thought, well, I'll try that. And then I got another new sketchbook for £3, because I've got quite a few, but I want one for, realism, and then one for my, like, sketchy cartoon things, because I did actually manage to sketch. Oh, you mean magazines? Oh my God, I just forgot. Yeah, look at this, right? Here's something for you before I go. Right. My sister said the collaging thing, she wants to do some of it now. So she's like, oh, I need to collect some magazines. Yeah, I get what you're talking about now. So, I'm trying to find me. So, she said yesterday on Facebook, you can buy things off people on Facebook. So, hang on a minute, I'm just trying to find me. Oh, it's in front of me. So she said, oh, someone was selling a load of magazines, but they must be, you know, when people pay every month and they're quite dear for subscription magazines. So they must have been like National Geographic and all that sort of stuff. So she got 6 boxes of magazines for £5. And I went, well, that's really good, because I bought one magazine for £5, the Dearer magazine. So when I say realism, I know it's not painted, but that was my hand I drew yesterday. I'm not brilliant at drawing hands, so obviously I want to practice like bodies and hands. That's my part of my tattoo, but just testing. So I want a sketchbook for anatomy, like, and realism, and then one for my little doodly things. But just look at this, 6 boxes. So she's given me 3. Where the friggin' hell I'm going to put these, I don't know. So, I forgot they're on the floor here. So, I've not even looked at them. Are you watching? 6 boxes. 6 of these. She's given me 3. Heavy. I've not even looked in them. Oh, if you lived near, you could have some. I have to go to it. I'll see you soon, Dragon Lady. So, it's all this, like, in style. She must be big on her magazines. The health ones, because you get them. They're all subscriptions. Natural Health. Look at this for a won't that be like a witchy, thank you, Dragon Lady. Bye. Wouldn't this be like a nice witchy collage? Imagine putting a witchy hat on just because it looks witchy anyway. But all these magazines, so that means I've got loads of faces now. Faces, bodies, you know, can cut out the eyes and stuff. I'm just trying to see what else is in here. I know. So I've got 3 boxes of magazines, so let's just face it, I'm not going to get bored if I want to read anything. Just let me see what's in the next one. Next one. Ooh. Is, I don't know what, the apparently the woman said who gave them they're her sisters. She must be obsessed with magazines. Golf. Not that I'll be using a golf one, but I might want something out of it. Let's see. There's a few man's ones. There's lots of women ones, so that's good. I've been collecting flowers and yeah, I think there's some. I'm just hoping she's not giving me all the like ones without houses and things in them. Oh, what's this one? I don't know if anyone's heard of this magazine. I've never seen it. I don't... Dazed. You see all the images? Can you use these? But also, you can use a magazine like this, thick one, and you make a magazine. The golf one might have nice, yeah, that's what I mean, you never know if you've got to have a look at it. But what you do is you get a magazine like this, and you don't cut this up, you actually use this to paste your pages on. So you've already got a background, like these ones with the big images, you've already got a background that you're going to stick stuff over anyway. So it doesn't matter about what's on it, but then you've got a book. You don't have to go out and buy a sketchbook. You've already got a book, as you can use the magazine, and it'll become a magazine collage book. Yes, you alter it, Tammy. Yeah, you alter it. So I've got loads of these. So I think I can, and you can, obviously you can paint on it. You can use, you don't just have to use it for collage. So I'll have to have a go at it. Just let me see. I bet she's kept all the good ones. Let me see if I've got any ones with anything else in it. Oh god, it's just the man ones, but there's some here of coast, which is quite nice. That must be living near the coast. I learned a new process to strengthen the pages and give them texture. What, putting gesso on? Gesso? You can put gesso on and then you can cover up. But look at that, I think that's gorgeous. I could do someone sat in a chair, or, you know, when you're just doing your random collages. So I was quite glad that she gave me these. See, these are all beach pictures. So that should be nice. Look, seaside, that's quite a relaxing picture to do. Oh, wax paper. Oh yeah, and then Mod Podge over it. You know, little, you know. There's lots of things. Oh, little dolphins. Yeah, I've got a few coast magazines. So that, I mean, they're relaxing, aren't they? You've got driftwood things in it, and yeah, just nice pictures and stuff. So you will, yeah, and like fabrics. I've got some fabrics that I think they've got sticky stuff on the back, but I have got some fabrics. I'll have to have a go at that, because I could make a dress and then do a collage face, but I'll have to have a route through them over the weekend. I've not got a fin this weekend, so I'm going to tidy up before my friend comes now, or just straighten up, I should say. So you will see me over the weekend because I haven't got fin. You might see me tomorrow, I'm not sure, but do you make your own? No, what do you make it out of? I will just show you what I've been designing, and then I'm going to have to go. But I'm definitely coming on Sunday evening for the, well, it might be earlier on, I don't know, for the, I might come in the afternoon. Oh, white school glue. With what? I do use white school glue normally, anyway. I'm just trying to find. Oh, it's in front of me. Do you know what? Everything's in front of me and I don't even know where it is. Because I was trying to prep some designs for Emily. Oh, just water and school glue. Oh, yeah. And it's watered down a little bit. Emily sent me all the stuff the other day. I've been trying to design. She has seen a bit of this on Instagram. The design that I'm trying to design. I've sent her some bits, and then I'm trying to design sort of like, oh, what did I say? It was like bits she can cut out and stick in her journal. So I'm just trying to find the design. Oh, have I lost it again? Let me just see if I can find it. Oh, I didn't see that bit. So I'm going mad. Oh, it's in front of me again. It's in here. So I don't know if you saw this the other day, Tammy Sue, but I've designed something called Doodle Barnet. So it's like, it's going to be outlined, but it's faces with hair. And then what you do is they come plain and you just doodle in it, so you can make like little designs like this. Oh yeah, make glitter bits with it like this. But this needs darkening and printing out. So it'll be outlined and then you can just do the bits inside. I'll put the faces on. And then I designed, I did a little picture with, well, I designed this because she likes the reborns. So it's like a little rabbit bunny girl dressed up in a bunny suit and a little boy in a bear suit bending over. So I'm going to be redrawing that and yeah, to develop the skills, redrawing that and then printing it out so she can cut it out and stick it into her journals, because I'm going to be doing like sheets of bits of designs I've done so people can cut them out and stick them in, you know, if they're not really into sketching and stuff. And then to go with that, because that'll be coloured and it's not finished yet, I'm going to finish it off tonight and then, well, later when my friend's gone, and then I'm going to copy it. I hope so. I want to do my nails, but I want to do something on the side where I can do little bits if people are interested. And then, just ignore this, but I'm doing a to-do list, pink and blue, because it's to go with the boy and the girl bunny. And then there's a bunny button and a bear button. They're going to be cut out. And then she can just stick them in for a to-do list. So they've got little bear slippers and little bunny slippers. So that's the design so far. I've got to try and finish it off. Well, I'm going to try and finish it off this weekend and get it printed off at my sister's because mine's broke, so I can't do it at the minute. And then I can send that off to her, see what she thinks. And then, oh, thank you. And then, I don't know if you saw Tammy Sue, somebody said yesterday, when I was just sat here Googling, like I'll just think of an idea and just Google it. So, you know, in my journal yesterday when I was talking about the moon and that, and then I showed the little, I added this, I drew this out on a scrap piece of paper and it says let your love grow, so it's like a little heart flower with a face, and you can write on the, it's got writing underneath. I'm going to sneeze, hang on. I think I'm getting a cold. And then I did this design of the full moon with crystals and flowers. Obviously, it's like a little bit witchy, but a bit spiritual or whatever. Someone said, you really need to do that. Print that design. They'd buy a print. I am thinking of doing this a bit bigger. I love for the moon. It's very magical, the moon. Very feminine, I think, as well. But I'm thinking of doing this as some stickers as well. This design. So watch out for them, because I think it's very cute. I like it. She looks like she's winking, doesn't she? She's winking. Sending you all positive vibes. And I just got that in my head because of the moon the other day. I was watching it, so obviously that had to go in there. I don't think I did anything else. Did I do anything else? No, I just had a bit of writing underneath. You know, you can hide it underneath. A bit of writing under there, but that was yesterday's spread. I just love that moon. So I might do, if I can try and get a printer for myself for my birthday this month, I'm going to try and do maybe a moon themed collage sheet. You know, you can cut out and stick in your journals and stuff with different cutie things that go on that theme of, you know, that theme. Something like that. You know me, thinking of ideas all the time. That's probably why I didn't sleep last night, because my brain was going. But yeah, so I've got to get on with that. Yeah, they're great flip outs because it gives you more room. If anyone doesn't know what a flip out is, if you're watching this, these are flip outs. These little, when you make little flippy tags, and it's just washi tape underneath and over the top, so you've got extra room to write. Like I can write in this bit if I wanted to, or stick some pictures of Finn on, or whatever I want to do, wrote on there. You could have a flip out there and a flip out there and a flip out everywhere. Just flip out. Extra, that's what a flip out is, so it gives you extra room to write. But yeah, so I'm going to go now because my friend's coming soon. This table is a pigsty at the minute. And then later on I'm going to, when she's gone, I'm going to carry on with my designs. Hopefully my sister's picking me up tomorrow to go and get them printed. And then hopefully I can send them off to Emily in the morning. And she's just sort of like testing my little ideas out. Prototypes, if you know what I mean. So I've just come to show you that, and I've just come to say to the person and whoever else, you know, there are people out there who care for you. There are people out there who love you. There are people going through the same thing. Just take time out for yourself and do you. do you and do the things you love, and I will see you soon. Bye, Tammy, and whoever else was on. I shall see you soon. I just had to get that out of my system because I saw it and it just, what is going on with my hair? And I just had to say, you know, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. But yeah, so I will see you over a weekend. I'm definitely coming on Sunday for the collage thing, so I'm glad Tammy's who's been collecting. I will let you know probably tomorrow what time I'm going to come on. See, what time is it, Tammy? If I came on earlier, like 6 o'clock, what time would it be over there? Like 6 o'clock. It'd be 6 o'clock in the evening here. So is that 8 in the morning? Yeah, so 1 p.m. What, me 1 p.m.? If I came on at 1 p.m, what would that be where you are? Because I don't think I want to do a late one this Sunday. Because I might judge the times round now and again so people can get different. Like one time I might come out later for other people. One weekend I might come on earlier just so different people all over get different chances to come and join in. Oh, hit right. You mean if I came on at 7 p.m, 7 in the evening here, it'd be 1 in the afternoon for you. Dinner time, lunchtime. Yeah, right. I'll probably say 7 then this time. It might be early for some over here, kids and stuff, but I'm going to try and mix it up. I'm not going to try and stick to the same time all the time because it gives other people chances to join in. So this Sunday, I think I'll say 7. Yeah. So, but I'll let everyone definitely know tomorrow. But I'll say 7. And obviously it's recorded, so if anyone wants to join in, they can watch it, you know, if they're working or they're up to something on Sunday. But I'd like to come a little bit earlier this Sunday instead of 9 o'clock because I've got a feeling my brain's going to be bashed in from all this work that I'm doing. I'm going to be tired and just want to chill out. So I'll be saying 7, I reckon. But I will let everyone know tomorrow. You will be seeing me over the weekend. And I just want to say to everyone, yeah, I will. If this person watches this, just, you know, we love you and we'll be there when you come back, and just take time to do you, and that goes for everybody as well. Just take time for you. I can't keep saying it enough. Just don't worry about it. Just do you. And have a snuggly weekend this weekend and just watch some crap TV. My friend's ringing now, so I'm going to have to go. See you soon. Bye.